Hey guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice, and today we're gonna play MX Unleashed on Xbox Series S. And as you can see already, this is a Xbox original game that runs backwards compatible on your Xbox Series system. And yeah, let's go check it out. First of all, let's see how much data the game is, and that's only 1.9 GB on your SSD. The game is not on Game Pass or anything, at least not now, but you can buy it for really cheap. I think I bought it for maybe like 2 or 3 euros or something. So it's a Gen Durango. It's an Xbox original. That means it's optimized for Xbox One and Xbox Series consoles. And optimized, yeah, it's they upscale the resolution natively. So, but you will see that in a moment. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis new games, old games, updates on games, and a little bit of hardware here and there. So, blah, 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 blah. Okay, don't do this at home. That would also be easy. Press start to begin. Yeah, I know how that works. Do you wish to load the MX? Yes. Okay. Player. Yes. Let's see if there are any options in this game. This is all good. Okay. Let's go start it up. Sure thing. Well, look at this. How incredibly high the resolution is of this game. Of course, it's a game that's, what, 15 years old, maybe? Maybe even older. But look at how smooth everything is. It definitely benefits from being played on newer hardware. And I love the fact that Microsoft, even with games like this, can upscale these games to their full potential. So yeah, I definitely like it when to see these older games that are like 10, 15 years old, to run them in a really high resolution, even with some frame rates boosted. Because these games back then on the OG Xbox, yeah, it was like 480p or 480i even interlaced, if you were lucky. I think there are a handful of games that actually ran at 720p on the original Xbox. So, yeah, to see these games, yeah, I think I can say it without a doubt that this is 1440p, that what I'm playing right now. I'm playing this on my monitor and it looks so incredibly crisp. Then again, let's be honest, probably your cell phone that you're holding and watching this video on can run this game even better. But yeah, I really like it when old games look like this. Especially those early 3D games from the early 2000s. And it's the end of the 1990s. Especially the end of the 1990s. I always call that the dark ages of 3D games. You know, the N64 and the PlayStation 1. Sega Saturn. For me personally, the first game console that really showed off some really nice graphics and some really nice resolutions, in my opinion, it was the Sega Dreamcast. I think that was the first ever console that showed some really awesome graphics. And after that, of course, the OG Xbox and PlayStation 2. But for me, the true 3D games started with the Dreamcast. That game console was its time. was one of the best things that ever came out. Here we go. This is probably a game that also came out on the Dreamcast. I'm not even sure. Oh, wait. Oh, I did win. Player 1. Yeah, I think that's a really good name for me. Goblin Valley. It's time to rev up the motorcycles. Here we go. This game really benefits from being played on a new console. I think if you watch some videos on this game on YouTube from the original version on the Xbox original, you're like, whoa, that's nothing like this. And yes, there's also some of those poppy music stuff going on in this game. But sadly, I had to put down the music for YouTube because YouTube really hates it when you use music in your videos. Wee-hee! This is so cool. And it plays so good. And this series is still going on. I think we get a new MX versus ATV coming out in a few weeks. So yeah, it's still a series of games that go strong after all these years. And at first they were made by THQ, but THQ went bankrupt. And then, oh, darn it. And now it's being made by THQ Nordic. And I think that's a part of the Embracer Group, if I'm correct. They bought a lot of these franchises from THQ when they went bankrupt. Like 6-7 years ago or something. You can do tricks. I'm much more busy just getting to the end of the level. But yeah, I really love playing these old Xbox original games. Every time there's a sale, I'm always checking the old games. And if I don't own them, I will then. Even if I never play it, I just want to own all these original Xbox games. Digitally in my library. But this was quite a surprise at how well this game benefits from being played on the newer hardware. I didn't expect it that. Lap 4 of 5. Almost through this one. But what's your favorite MX game to date? Because the series for me, it's still, yeah, to be honest, it's still a little bit of a new series for me. And I do have like 4 or 5 games in the MX series or MX Versus series. So yeah, let me know in the comments section what your favorite MX game is. Really curious. And if there are any that I should buy. Oh, my dog also wants to play some MX. Let's get going. We're almost at the end. The only thing I would love to have with these games, if Microsoft ever did some kind of achievements for these older games. That would be such a big incentive to buy and play all these games again. My dog really doesn't like me when I'm playing these videos. You guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you soon in another one. Bye. Yeah, I'm coming, buddy.